Hello everyone, welcome to of learning journey. Today we were exploring a super interesting topic, digital nomadism, a lifestyle where people work remotely while traveling the world. Is this the future of work? Let's find out. In this 10 minutes conversation with Colony, we will uncover what digital nomadism really means, how it works, and whether it's a good option for the future. Let's begin.
Yo, tell me everything. What's new?
Hello.
Hey, just a regular Thursday night, huh? Anything interesting happened today, or was it pretty low key?
So basic concept. What is the digital nomadism in simple parts?
Okay, so digital nomadism mm, in practice. It's kind of what it sounds like, right? People working remotely, usually online and traveling around. Basically, ditching the 9 to 5 in the office for like a beach in Thailand or a cafe in Lisbon. But it's more than just Instagram photos, you know, figuring out visas, reliable Wi Fi, time zones, whole thing. What sparked the question? Are you thinking about yourself?
Who is called a digital nomad?
Good question. Lot is a big word. Haha. But seriously, anyone who earns a living online while traveling can be called a digital nomad. It's pretty broad. Freelancers, remote employees, entrepreneurs, bloggers, YouTubers. Basically, if your office is a laptop and you don't have a fixed address, you're probably one. It's not just for young people either, though. That's who you see a lot on social media. There are families doing it, even retirees. It's really about lifestyle choice more than a specific profession, wouldn't you say?
Why is digital nomadism becoming popular?
Vaccinate. Oh, okay. Sorry, my audio cut out for a sec there. Got a bit of a garble. You were saying they become when you vaccinate? I'm not totally tracking. Could you maybe rephrase that? I want to make sure I understand what you're asking before I dive in.
So I asking, why is digital nomadism become popular?
Ah, gotcha. My bad. That was a weird glitch. Okay, popularity. It's a bunch of things, really. COVID definitely kicked it into high gear, forcing a lot of companies to embrace remote work. And once people experienced that flexibility, a lot didn't want to give it up, you know? Then there's just the general shift in values. People are prioritizing experiences over possessions more and more. And the internet makes it easier than ever to earn a living from anywhere. Plus, let's be real, the gram doesn't hurt. Seeing everyone else living it up makes it look pretty appealing. Does that kind of cover it? Or is there a specific part of the rise in popularity you're curious about?
What kind of jobs are suitable for digital nomads?
Okay, jobs and knowledge. I think you were asking about what kind of jobs suit the digital nomad lifestyle, right? That's got to be something you can do with just a laptop and internet. So things like writing, graphic design, web development, social media management are huge. Virtual assistant work is big too. Anything to do with marketing, content creation, SEO, that sort of thing. Basically, if you can do it remotely, it's a contender. Usually requires a good amount of self discipline, though. What kind of work do you do, if you don't mind me asking?
So, what skills does someone need to become a digital nomad?
Okay, hold on. Greece and needing to become a digital nomad. I'm a little lost again. Are you asking if Greece has a specific digital nomad visa or something else entirely? Sometimes the audio gets a little wonky, so just want to make sure you're on the right track.
So I asking, what kind of jobs, what skills does someone need to become a digital nomadism?
Okay, okay, now I think I'm getting it. You're asking what skills someone needs to become a digital nomad, and you were stumbling over jobs. Got it. It's not just about tech skills, though those are definitely useful. Obvious ones are things like being proficient with a computer, strong writing and communication skills, and being able to learn new software quickly. But there are also softer skills, that are super important: self discipline, time management, problem solving. You're basically your own boss, so you need to be able to motivate yourself. Adaptability is huge too because things will go wrong, and you need to be able to roll with the punches. And honestly, a bit of salesmanship or marketing ability helps to land clients if you're freelancing. Does that track? Anything specific you're wondering about?
So next one is how to digital nomads manage their work while traveling.
Right. Okay. Practical stuff. Man- Managing digital stuff and work while traveling. It's a system for sure. For images, cloud storage is your best friend. Google Drive, Dropbox, iCloud. Back everything up religiously. Seriously. Multiple backups for work management. Project management tools are key. Trello, Asana, Monday.com. Time tracking apps like Total can be useful for billing clients. And a good VPN is essential for secure internet access, especially on public Wi Fi. Honestly, organization is the biggest challenge. You need a routine, even if it's a flexible one, to stay on top of things. Do you have a system in place already, or are you starting from scratch?
That's nice. So what are the main advantage of being a digital nomad?
Nice. Haha, glad you think so. Okay. Advantages. Where do I even start? The biggest one is freedom, right? Location independence, setting your own hours, choosing projects you're actually interested in. Could be a really fulfilling way to live. Financially, you can often lower your cost of living by living in more affordable countries. And honestly, it forces you to grow as a person. You're constantly stepping outside your comfort zone, adapting to new situations, and learning new things. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, of course, but those are the big perks. What appeals to you most about the idea?
So next one is what are the main what challenge to digital nomads face?
Okay, challenges. Got to be real about those, right? There's a lot of hype around the lifestyle, but it's not always easy. Loneliness can be a big one. It's easy to feel isolated when you're constantly on the move. Reliable internet is surprisingly hard to find sometimes. Dealing with visas and taxes can be a nightmare. Income can be unpredictable, especially if you're freelancing. And you have to be incredibly self disciplined to stay productive without a traditional office environment. Also takes a lot of planning and problem solving. It's not just a vacation. It's a different way of life. What worries you most about the challenges?
So next one is will more companies support remote works in the future?
Just quickly looking that up. Give me a sec. I checked and I couldn't find any information about something called Remarv Accesses. Doesn't seem to be a known product or company. Maybe it's a new thing or the name is slightly off. Um, as for companies supporting remote work in general, though, yeah, I'd say so. Trend is definitely toward more flexibility, but it's hard to predict specifics.
So my last question is: can students also become digital nomads? So maybe.
You mean can students become digital nomads? Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. It's becoming more and more common. A lot of online courses and remote learning opportunities make it feasible. The biggest challenge is balancing work and studies, of course. It requires a lot of self discipline and good time management. Also, visa requirements can be trickier for students, but if they're organized and motivated, it could be a really amazing experience. It's definitely doable. What are you studying? All right, anytime. Glad I could chat. Have a good one. Seriously, though, if you ever start exploring the digital nomad thing, let me know how it goes. It sounds like you're thinking about it seriously, and I'm always up for a good conversation. Later.
So this was our conversation on digital nomadism. We explored what it is, how it works, and whether it might shape the future of work. Today's discussion inspired you to think. This was our conversation with. So, guys, this was our conversation with Kalani on digital nomadism. We explored what is what it is, how it works, and whether it might shape the future of work. I hope today's discussion inspired you to think differently about careers and lifestyle. See you in the next session for another exciting topic. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.